Hello all. I'm really feeling it today. I've got Brexit fatigue. We've all lived through this for 3 years now, and with an end in sight, with just 57 days to go, the game in Parliament continues. Saying that, we've been in this situation before, in March, but to me this felt different. We finally have a Prime Minister who looked like he was going to get it done. And now Parliament is doing all it can to make sure it doesn't happen. My feelings on this might be a bit jaded today, as I woke up to find someone had nicked my motorbike from the front of my house in the middle of the night. But to be fair, the news today has just made it worse. As I speak, MPs are debating a bill that could block a no-deal Brexit. In a vote on Tuesday, won by 328 to 301, MPs voted to take over Parliament in order to propose what is known as the Ben Bill. The first vote is due at 1700, that's 5 p.m, and the second at 1900, which is 7 p.m. tonight. Then the Lords will get a hold of this bill on Thursday. The bill, essentially what it's saying is that the Prime Minister has to get a deal by the 19th of October or request an extension from the EU. Now, Boris Johnson has said he would call for a general election if this bill is passed today. But having lost one MP to the Lib Dems and 21 having the whip removed, he has no majority to get this motion through, as it would need a two-thirds majority of MPs to support. Well, the BBC is reporting that government supporters in the Lords are mounting a formidable filibuster operation to prevent the Ben Bill getting to a third reading before possible prorogation on Monday. From the House of Commons, former Attorney General Jeremy Wright says those bringing forward this bill are acting in the national interest in bringing up these issues in the way that they do, and therefore don't deserve the name-calling that they've received. Personally, well, okay, let's not call names. Not a good place to go. He adds, however, that he disagrees with the bill and has 3 issues specifically. The bill sets out that the government should get specific parliamentary authority for any deal that it negotiates. It sets out that it should get specific authority for any exit from the EU without a deal, and it sets out that if it fails to enact either of those, it should enact a 3-month further extension in our departure from the EU. He says, I'm afraid the first 2 of those are unnecessary and the third is undesirable. Sir Bernard Jenkin, Conservative MP for Harwich and North Essex and ardent Brexiteer, says there is no obligation in the bill for the EU to make a conditional offer, yet the PM would, under these circumstances, be forced to accept the terms that are on offer. So this is handing the decision not back to the House, but back to the European Union, he adds. I can't not agree with that. So I agree with that. This is what this bill is doing. It's handing back the power to the EU. Now, make no mistake, they are on the brink of wrecking a deal with Brussels. If the MPs do manage to get this Brexit blocked, or Article 50 revoked, there will be a backlash. They would have ignored one of the biggest referendum results in history, and the reputation of Parliament would be destroyed. The message they're sending out is, you are free to vote for whatever you want, as long as you vote on what we want. It makes the whole process a nonsense. The result of this referendum must be delivered. Thank you for your time. Like and comment if you appreciate what we do. Hello all.